Have you ever felt like you were wearing a mask pretending to be someone you're not? In a world that often celebrates conformity, being your true self can feel like a revolutionary act. Imagine a garden filled with only roses. Beautiful, yes, but monotonous. Now, imagine that same garden bursting with a riot of colors and textures, sunflowers, lilies, and vibrant wildflowers. That is the power of diversity, of authenticity. From the moment we are born, we are bombarded with messages about who we should be, how we should look, and what we should achieve. Social media amplifies this pressure, making it harder than ever to embrace our individuality. We compare ourselves to others, striving for an unattainable standard of perfection, and in the process, we lose sight of our own worth. But what if, instead of trying to fit in, we dared to stand out? What if we celebrated our differences and embraced the qualities that make us unique? The journey to authenticity is not always easy. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to shed the masks we wear to please others. This is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to embrace your true self, and to step into your power. Get ready to shed the weight of expectations, unleash your inner rebel, and embrace the beautiful, messy, and perfectly imperfect person you are. Be yourself, they say. Two simple words, yet a profound concept. It's about stripping away the layers of societal expectations and revealing the raw, authentic self that resides within. Being yourself means living in alignment with your values, pursuing your passions with reckless abandon, and expressing yourself without fear of judgment. Beneath the layers of conditioning and societal expectations lies your authentic self, a radiant being brimming with unique talents, quirks, and perspectives. Think of your authentic self as a seed buried deep within. It yearns for nourishment, for the freedom to sprout and grow into the magnificent being it was destined to be. To be yourself is to create the fertile ground for that seed to flourish. One of the biggest misconceptions about being yourself is that it means striving for some unattainable ideal of perfection. True authenticity lies in embracing your imperfections, your quirks, your perceived flaws. As the Japanese art of kintsugi teaches us, there is beauty in our brokenness. Embracing imperfection means silencing that inner critic and replacing self-judgment with self-compassion. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, authenticity has become more valuable than ever. Authenticity is the currency of trust. When you are true to yourself, you radiate a certain energy that draws people in. Think about the people you are most drawn to, those who inspire you, uplift you, and make you feel seen and understood. Chances are these individuals embody authenticity. Authenticity is the foundation for deep, meaningful relationships that nourish our souls and enrich our lives. Imagine attending a networking event, surrounded by people in perfectly tailored suits, exchanging business cards with practiced smiles. Now, imagine approaching someone who seems different, someone who is genuinely themselves, radiating warmth and authenticity. When you show up as your true self, you give others permission to do the same. These moments of authentic connection are the building blocks of strong, lasting relationships. For too long, the workplace has been a place where conformity often reigns supreme. However, a shift is occurring. More and more, companies are recognizing the value of authenticity in the workplace. Authentic leaders, in particular, are in high demand. They foster a culture of trust and respect, where employees feel valued for their unique contributions. Imagine a workplace where you don't have to leave your true self at the door. This is the power of authenticity in action, creating a more fulfilling and productive work experience for everyone. One of the first steps towards embracing your true self is to listen to your inner voice. This voice is your internal compass, guiding you toward what feels right and authentic. Unfortunately, our inner voice often gets drowned out by the noise of societal expectations, peer pressure, and self-doubt. To reconnect with it, you need to create space for introspection and self-reflection. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and tune into your thoughts and feelings. Trusting your instincts means having the courage to follow your heart, even when it leads you down an unconventional path. Embracing vulnerability is a crucial aspect of being your true self. It means allowing yourself to be seen, flaws and all, without fear of judgment or rejection. One way to embrace vulnerability is by sharing your story. Opening up about your experiences, struggles, and triumphs can be incredibly empowering. Another way to practice vulnerability is by stepping outside your comfort zone. Each time you take a risk and allow yourself to be vulnerable, you build resilience and confidence in your authentic self. Finally, seek out environments and relationships that support vulnerability. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your ability to embrace your true self. Authenticity thrives in environments where it is celebrated and encouraged. Start by evaluating your current relationships. Are there individuals who consistently uplift and support you? Building a community of authentic people can also mean seeking out new connections. Additionally, be an authentic friend yourself. Show up for others with honesty and openness. By embodying authenticity in your relationships, you create a space for others to do the same. Practicing self-compassion is fundamental to embracing your true self. It involves treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that you would offer a close friend. Start by recognizing your inner critic. Challenge this voice with self-compassionate thoughts. Engage in self-care practices that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Another powerful practice is self-affirmation. Each day, take a moment to acknowledge your strengths and achievements. By creating an environment that supports self-compassion, you can reinforce these principles and make them a natural part of your daily life. Imagine a young woman, we'll call her Sarah. Sarah always felt pressure to fit in, to be the perfect student, the perfect daughter, the perfect friend. She excelled in school, but deep down, she felt a disconnect, a yearning for something more. She silenced her true passions, art and writing, because they didn't fit the mold of what she thought she should be doing. One day, Sarah stumbled upon a pottery class. Hesitantly, she enrolled, afraid of judgment, afraid to be bad at something new. But as her hands molded the clay, something shifted within her. The fear melted away, replaced by a sense of joy, of flow, of being fully present in the moment. For the first time, Sarah felt a sense of liberation, of coming home to herself. The pottery studio became Sarah's sanctuary, a space where she could shed the weight of expectations and simply create. Through the messy, imperfect art of pottery, Sarah discovered her own unique voice, her own definition of success. She started sharing her work with others, tentatively at first, then with growing confidence. The positive response surprised her. People connected with her vulnerability, her willingness to put her true self out there. Embracing her authentic self wasn't always easy for Sarah. She faced criticism from those who didn't understand her choices, who questioned her decision to pursue a path less traveled. There were moments of self-doubt, whispers of what if that threatened to derail her journey. But Sarah found strength in her newfound sense of purpose, in the joy that creating brought her. She realized that true success wasn't about external validation, but about living in alignment with her values, about pursuing her passions with reckless abandon. The more authentic Sarah became, the more she attracted like-minded individuals, people who celebrated her uniqueness and encouraged her growth. She found her tribe, a community that embraced imperfection and celebrated the courage to be different. Sarah's story is a testament to the transformative power of authenticity. By embracing her true self, she not only found personal fulfillment but also inspired those around her to do the same. Her journey is a reminder that overcoming adversity often requires us to tap into our authentic selves, to find strength in our vulnerabilities, and to trust the path that unfolds before us, even when it's uncertain. When you make the courageous choice to be yourself, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own life. Your authenticity inspires others to do the same, to shed their masks and embrace their own unique truths. Think about the people in your life who embody authenticity, those who are comfortable in their own skin, who are unafraid to speak their minds, who live their lives with purpose and passion. Don't they inspire you to do the same? When you see someone living authentically, it gives you permission to do the same. It challenges the societal norms that tell us we need to be perfect, to fit in, to conform. Your authenticity becomes a beacon of hope, a reminder that it's okay to be different, to embrace our quirks, and to celebrate what makes us unique. Imagine a world where everyone felt empowered to be themselves. What would that world look like? It would be a world bursting with creativity, innovation, and genuine connection. It would be a world where differences are celebrated, where vulnerability is seen as strength, and where everyone has the opportunity to shine their brightest. As we've journeyed together through these pages, exploring the multifaceted landscape of authenticity, one resounding truth has emerged. The power of being yourself is immense and transformative. It's a power that can unlock hidden potential, deepen connections, and infuse life with a sense of purpose and joy that can only come from living in alignment with your true nature. Remember Sarah, the young woman who discovered her passion for pottery? Her story reminds us that authenticity is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of self-discovery. It's about embracing our imperfections, honoring our values, and having the courage to pursue our passions, even when faced with uncertainty or self-doubt. The benefits of embracing your true self are abundant. When you live authentically, you attract genuine connections, cultivate self-acceptance, and experience a profound sense of freedom. Freedom from the need to conform, from the weight of others' expectations, and from the self-imposed limitations that prevent us from living our most fulfilling lives. The journey toward authenticity is not always easy. It requires introspection, courage, and a willingness to challenge deeply ingrained beliefs about who we think we should be. There will be moments of self-doubt, times when the voice of the inner critic threatens to drown out the whispers of your true self. But it is in these moments that we must dig deep, remembering the transformative power of authenticity and the profound impact it can have on our lives and the lives of those around us. Remember that embracing your true self is not a selfish act. It's not about disregarding the needs of others or becoming immune to feedback. Rather, it's about showing up in the world as your most genuine self, offering your unique gifts and talents, and engaging in authentic connections based on mutual respect and understanding. As you continue on this journey, be patient with yourself. Authenticity is not a switch to be flipped, but a muscle to be strengthened through practice and self-compassion. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remember that each step you take towards embracing your true self is a step towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The world needs your authentic self. It needs your unique voice, your perspective, your passions, and your contributions. When you embrace your true self, you give others permission to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity that spreads outwards, transforming lives and creating a more vibrant, compassionate, and accepting world. So I invite you to embrace the power of being yourself. Listen to your inner voice, honor your values, and pursue your passions with reckless abandon. Challenge societal norms that tell you to fit in, to conform, to be anything other than your most genuine self. The world is waiting for you, exactly as you are. Step into your power, embrace your authenticity, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The journey starts now.